In this video, we will talk about the America's fastest fighter jet you've never seen before. If the SR-91 Aurora is real, it has long interested conspiracy theorists, military experts, and aviation enthusiasts alike. According to reports, the United States created this sophisticated surveillance aircraft in the late 1980s or early 1990s, possibly as a replacement for the well-known SR-71 Blackbird. The U.S. government, despite multiple allegations and suspicions, has never formally acknowledged its existence. This air of secrecy has sparked a wide range of theories, especially regarding its speed, which is still a hotly contested subject. Before we dive deep into it, sure you hit the subscribe button and give a thumbs up to this video. Let's begin. It's important to comprehend the historical backdrop that the SR-91 Aurora's predecessor, the SR-71 Blackbird, provides before digging into the SR-91 Aurora's rumored speed. When the SR-71 was in use, between the 1960s and the 1990s, it was a marvel of aerospace engineering. This reconnaissance aircraft was built to fly at incredible speeds and altitudes, and it set records for speed, ranking among the fastest ever constructed. The SR-71 Blackbird was capable of reaching top speeds of over Mach 3.2, or roughly 2,193 miles per hour. To put this in perspective, it could go more than 2,000 miles in just 60 minutes, traversing the whole length of the continental United States in less than an hour. The SR-71 was a vital tool during the Cold War due to its remarkable speed, which allowed it to outpace any potential threats and swiftly move between reconnaissance locations. Given the reputation of the SR-71 Blackbird, it is not surprising that the SR-91 Aurora's purported capabilities have aroused skepticism and intrigue. According to numerous unofficial reports and sources, the SR-91 Aurora can travel at speeds between Mach 5 and Mach 6, which is significantly faster than its predecessor. While Mach 6 pushes the boundaries even higher at about 4,609 miles per hour, Mach 5 is roughly equivalent to 3,836 miles per hour. Such speeds would need state-of-the-art technical and technology developments in a variety of fields, such as materials, propulsion, and aerodynamics. It's important to think about the cutting-edge technologies that would be necessary in order to really appreciate the possibility for such tremendous speeds. According to speculative reports, the SR-91 Aurora uses cutting-edge propulsion technologies, with the most common options being scramjet or pulse detonation engines. Particularly, scramjet engines have been linked to reaching hypersonic speeds. These engines enable sustained supersonic and hypersonic flight by compressing incoming air prior to burning. The difficulties of hypersonic flight are significant, nevertheless. Modern materials must be used to survive the high temperatures caused by air friction at such speeds. Advanced aerodynamics is also necessary to guarantee control and stability during hypersonic flight. The continued secrecy surrounding the SR-91 Aurora and the lack of official confirmation or acknowledgement by government authorities have given rise to a number of rumors and conspiracy theories. Some think that the SR-91 Aurora, if it ever existed, may have been more of an experimental or prototype aircraft, created to test cutting-edge technologies than a fully functional military platform. The existence of the SR-91 Aurora has not been verified or disputed by the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA) or the U.S. Department of Defense. In the field of military aircraft, such high levels of classification are common. To preserve important technologies and capabilities, prototypes and experimental aircraft are frequently kept secret, with their specifics being classified. Even once these aircraft are eventually declassified, it may take years before the general public is fully informed about them. One of the longest-standing ideas about the SR-91 Aurora is that it is a member of a group of airplanes known as Aurora. According to this idea, the SR-91 is merely one member of this exclusive club, with each variation created for particular functions and capabilities. The Aurora hypothesis proposes that the planes in this program make use of cutting-edge propulsion systems, such as scramjet engines and perhaps even more novel ideas like pulse detonation engines. The Aurora family of platforms is a formidable collection of platforms for a variety of tasks including surveillance, intelligence gathering, and fast response. These engines may theoretically provide the push required to achieve and maintain hypersonic speeds. It is a big engineering problem to reach Mach 6. The aircraft would be moving at a speed of about 4,609 miles per hour, above the limits of currently feasible aeronautical technology. Let's examine some of the main issues and difficulties related to reaching Mach 6. Keeping the high temperatures produced by air friction under control is one of the biggest obstacles to reaching and maintaining Mach 6. The air molecules an aircraft meets at such high speeds generate a tremendous amount of heat through compression and friction. Modern heat-resistant materials must be used because this heat can easily exceed the melting point of ordinary materials. The SR-71 Blackbird was built with a titanium alloy to survive the high temperatures, even though it flew at slower speeds than the SR-91 Aurora's purported top speed. Even titanium, though, has its limitations. In order to attain Mach 6, engineers would have to create materials that could resist temperatures that were much higher than those experienced by the SR-71. Getting to hypersonic speeds depends on the propulsion system. As an aircraft approaches and exceeds Mach 2, conventional jet engines lose efficiency. Alternative propulsion techniques are necessary at high speeds due to the air compression and heating. In the quest for hypersonic flight, scramjet engines have been the subject of intense research. These engines work by compressing incoming air, combining it with fuel, and allowing supersonic or hypersonic combustion to take place. The difficulty lies in regulating the shock waves produced as the engine transitions from subsonic to supersonic airflow in an effective manner. Extreme aerodynamic forces and circumstances must be overcome by aircraft traveling at Mach 6. Traditional control surfaces like flaps and ailerons lose some of their effectiveness at these speeds. It becomes difficult to maintain stability and control, necessitating creative aerodynamic design. Canards, small wing-like structures located close to the aircraft's nose, are one method for increasing stability. At high speeds, these canards can offer more lift and control power. Furthermore, quick modifications to maintain steady flying depend on sophisticated computerized flight control systems. An aircraft's structural integrity is of utmost importance when operating at Mach 6. The forces produced by such rapid speeds put tremendous amount of strain on the airframe. Engineers must create airplanes with structural integrity that can endure these stresses. It's possible that modern materials like carbon composites can help improve structural integrity. The aircraft's design must also go through extensive testing, such as wind tunnel trials and computer simulations, to make sure it can withstand the harsh conditions of hypersonic flight. While speed is important, range and fuel efficiency are also important factors. Because it takes a lot of fuel to reach Mach 6, the aircraft's range may be constrained. It's a difficult effort to maintain such high speeds while traveling great distances for extended periods of time. When designing hypersonic aircraft, striking a balance between speed and fuel efficiency becomes essential. The advent of hypersonic aircraft may usher in a new era of lightning-fast responses all around the world. In the event of a crisis or a military confrontation, a plane that is capable of traveling at speeds of Mach 6 might deliver personnel or military equipment to any place of the planet within a few hours, substantially improving the military's adaptability and response capabilities. One of the most fascinating aspects of the SR-91 Aurora is the persistent air of mystery that surrounds the aircraft. The United States government, keeping with its long-standing practice of keeping military projects under wraps, has neither confirmed nor denied the existence of the program. The veil of secrecy has contributed to the proliferation of rumors and the flourishing of a subculture based on conspiracy theories. The reasons for this secrecy have been the subject of speculation among enthusiasts of aviation as well as conspiracy theorists. Some people believe that if the SR-91 Aurora ever existed at all, it was most likely an experimental or prototype aircraft that was developed specifically for the purpose of evaluating cutting-edge technologies. It is common practice to maintain confidentiality regarding prototypes in order to shield sensitive data and capabilities. As we say goodbye to this amazing plane, may its legacy serve as an example for future generations to aim high and push the limits of what is conceivable in the aviation industry. The SR-91 Aurora will always have a special place in aviation history as a symbol of inventiveness and adventure. If you love this video and want to watch more crazy stuff like this, let us know. We will reach out to you. Subscribe before you go.